Hello YouTubers, welcome back. We are finishing up this quest, gathered the books. We have kind of figured out that this orb that's underneath everything is connected to the Night of Tears. Or most likely is connected to the Night of Tears.
Good to see SKYRIM still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Ureg suggested I come see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book, Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
I don't understand. What's going on?
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Alright, we're following it.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Did follow Akano, so.
Please do not be
What you
alarmed.
learn here will last you a
no
lifetime. Several, if you're talented.
It is good to meet you in person.
What did you do?
I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
What does this have to do with me?
You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal.
Ah.
You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So, what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Alright. I guess I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Why should I trust your order?
I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our Order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm.
Alright, so where can I find this augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to say
what is the meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
Yeah, maybe I should talk to him about the augur.
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Have you heard of the augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Alright, at least we know who to talk to now. What mission does it have me on right now? Find the augur of Dunlane. I wonder why it's pointing me over here. Oh, because it's Tolfdir. Tolfdir's over here. Okay.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Where is the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Until next time.
How money do we got? 2,000? We could go to Whiterun for a moment. Increase my heavy armor. Like I said, I need to get my heavy armor up to 70 so that I can go ahead and remove its weight. So I can carry more stuff with me.
What do you need?
You're someone who can get things done. Got some good... Looking to protect yourself?
I don't know
Or
if I have
deal some
anything to sell. I
damage?
just want to check.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Are you married? You look the type. Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
I've never seen the weather kind of like this here. I guess because it's dusk right now. It almost looks like it's going to start raining. Or that it looks like a bad omen. The kind of cloudy weather. Vilcus? I need Farkas. Where's Farkas?
Skyor says that I have the strength of Ysgrim. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Oh wow, it costs a lot now. Guess I'll spend this much just to get another level up.
All right then.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that...
But that goes
hey
ahead
there.
and
I
at
killed
least
a bear
gets us one up.
yesterday. Did you kill anything?
Oh, hello. I am enjoying this College of Winterhold side quest so far, so we're just going to continue it. Hopefully my magic keeps improving. And then eventually we'll start hitting some more side quests and focusing on story again. Feels as though before long we'll be able to take on almost anything.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary. If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly. Day-to-day operations are my responsibility, which means if you become a problem, you get sent to me.
Well, what do you know about the Sijic Order?
No more than anyone else, I don't think. They're a very old order. Predated the Imperial Mages Guild by quite a bit. In fact, the Mages Guild was founded in opposition to the idea of the Sijic Order, that only an elite few should have control over magic. No one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.
Where can I learn new spells?
Well, that depends on what you're looking for. Feralda can teach destruction spells, and offers training in that school. Finis is one of the best conjurers in all of Skyrim, and can help with spells
I
from
just
that
need to
school.
remember Feralda.
Don't let Tolfdir fool you. He's the preeminent scholar on alteration. One of the best in Tamriel, and always willing to pass on his knowledge.
Have a good day.
If you can find him and focus his attention, there's a great deal Drevis can teach you about illusion magic. And finally, there's Colette. She may be difficult to get along with, She's very knowledgeable when it comes to restoration magic.
Alright, so we need to find Feralda, see if we can't learn some new destruction magic. Probably do that before we go to the Midden.
I care little for idle conversation, but perhaps you need help with conjuration magic.
I just don't know who Feralda is. Oh, hi, Feralda, there you are.
Mirabelle does a fine job as Master Wizard, I suppose. Still, there's always room for improvement. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle. I've no doubt she'll be promoted to Archmage at some point. Take a look.
Okay, Chain Lightning, Fire Rune. I feel like I have Fire Rune already. Ooh, we got Fireball. Fire Explosion, 50 points of damage. In a 50-foot radius, targets on fire take extra damage. Fire Bolt. I'll take Firebolt. I don't have a lot of money. No, and the rest are Frost and Lightning. I mean, where's the one I just bought? Do I have to read it? Oh, some of these I have to read. Alright, Fire Rune. There we go. Fire Bolt. I have another Flames. Lightning Bolt. Sparks.
Mm-hmm.
I could just take these.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
Who are you?
You can see me?
Of course I can.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna leave them for now.
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Alright, we're good. We got our new Firebolt that we can use. So it shoots it from far away. That looks bad. Hard to hit the ice ray. Oh, I'm almost dead. Didn't realize it took that much damage. Alright, so far I don't like Firebolt. It's not as much as I just like using flames. Firebolt will probably be useful against like a dragon, but when things are getting up close like that, not as useful. Firebolt I can use to kind of strike the dragons out of the sky, whereas flames is just good at doing that constant damage. Torchbug. Search offering box. I guess we have to put something in the offering box and then activate it. Might as well learn some of these. I guess if I already know it, I won't learn it. There it is. Atronach Forge Manual is what I think I just picked up. Okay, Flame, Atronach, Fire Salts plus Ruby, Frost, Frost Salts plus Sapphire, Storm, Void Salts plus Amethyst. So Fire Salts and Ruby, which is what we just picked up. We could try that. Wait, why are you fighting me? I thought you'd be my friend. That ended up being a waste of a ruby. Seeing all these different bows does make me want to try doing archery at some point. Having an archer character. The treasure chest over here. Thought I saw a spider. That was a shame. I thought using the fire salts and the ruby was going to actually conjure up one of the spirits that was going to go with me. I was like, that's kind of neat. We get our own little spirit to kind of follow us around for a while. Guess I should have finished reading that book to see what it was. Ooh, got some wheat, some garlic, some leg of goat. Activate relic middle finger. Midden incident report. The missing students were found in the Midden this morning, dead as expected. None of us bothered keeping a detect life charm for the search at this point. The bodies found together, each suffering the same deformities, peeled and bubbling skin on the arms and face. Conjurer's burn, as it's commonly referred to around the college. There's little doubt they were attempting a summoning ritual well beyond their capabilities. The relic nearby put any doubt in this theory to rest. I admit that I've never seen one like it, a large segment sculpture of a gauntlet, the Daedric sigil, emblazoned upon the palm. Attempt to move it were in vain. I must show it to Archmage Setoth during his upcoming visit. Perhaps he will know more. But we couldn't move the relic. I was able to pry 4 rings from it. There's a connection between them and the ritual the students were attempting. I'll store these in the Arcanium until we can consult with the Conjuration Master to learn more. I need the 4 rings from the Arcanium? Oh. Another one, and an Investigator's Key. Oh. That was the same one, so take that. And we got the key. And nothing's happening. What are those teeth? Ice Wraith teeth? Bone meal, war axe, Canis root. Oh, hide. I guess I ought to let them get a few hits on me so I can increase my heavy armor. We have done absolutely no alchemy. Need our alchemies at level 22. Canis root. Creep cluster. Potion of unknown effect. Garlic. Wheat. No berries. Garlic. At least did a little bit just to see what we could make. Take that salt pile. This is where we were before, right? Jumped down to grab that treasure chest.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Oh, interesting. Activate Augur of Dunlane. So, you're the Augur of Dunlane?
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek.
And what is it I'm seeking?
You seek that which all who wield magic seek. Knowledge. You shall find this. Knowledge will corrupt. It will destroy. It will consume. You seek meaning, shelter in knowledge. You will not find it. The Thalmor sought the same thing, and it shall lead to his end, as it has so many others.
So, I'm not the first to come see you.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center. So you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
Alright. Go report back. Oh, it's definitely not this path. Oh, since we're down here, we do have fire salts. We might as well finish seeing what that book says. Nephew, I apologize that I cannot see you personally before you leave. The trip from Sadrith Mora is treacherous this season. I would have visited upon hearing the news. The Nords have a fine college at Winterhold, and I am sure you will excel. You may know that I too attended there. I was quite the conjuration adept in my own day. I'm sending you my notes on something called the Atronach Forge, a bit of a project of mine while at Winterhold. Mention nothing to the faculty, but ask your fellow pupils about a place called the Midden. You will find the forge there. I fear a number of my notes are missing, scattered and lost in my travels around Skyrim. Perhaps you may stumble across them in your own adventures. The Atronach Forge offers few clues as to who built it, and even fewer as to how to unlock its full potential. Only through blind experimentation and a few singed eyebrows have I been able to understand its function. The forge is mostly a large dais, almost crude of make, but emblazoned with the traditional Daedric rune. An offering box is attached as well as a prominent lever. The dais also features a large setting which seems set to receive some large spherical object. I have had no luck determining what this missing object may be, however, or what effect it may have on the efficacy of the forge. The forge is activated by placing certain items into the offering box and then pulling the lever. The forge consumes the items and conjures something up upon the dais. The conjuration can be predicted reliably if the appropriate items are left in the box, but many combinations either have no effect or catastrophic reactions. Once I conjured a wild goat, well, most of the goat at least. Experimenting wildly with the forge is dangerous. I've recorded such recipes as I have discovered on the following pages. The simplest yet perhaps most hazardous stable recipe is that for summoned Atronach. Conjured brutes will attack the first thing they see. However, be ready for battle if you have reason to use these recipes. Okay. If I had read it, I would have known I'd have to fight it. But seems to place a large spherical object. Sounds like the the sphere that we've already found.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
I have important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the Augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
What should I do next?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Oh, thank you. Mage's Circlet. Increase your magic by 50? Not bad. If I went full, like the robes I have in that circlet, then we would be actually pretty powerful with magic.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
I'd like to know more about the Thalmor.
Now that stability has been established between the Dominion and the Empire, we seek only to help SKYRIM, to guide its people through this time of transition, to help lead them to a better future.
Alright, Mirabelle, where are you?
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Archmage Arn said you'd mentioned it recently. Or it may be connected to the Eye of Magnus. I'm going to say Archmage Arn said you'd mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in SKYRIM. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the ruins of Mzulft. See on my map where it is. It's gonna be over here. There's a chicken.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I guess I should do the Dawn Guard at some point. Dude said not to become vampires. Or mages. Maybe we should actually go ahead and do some vampire hunting. I don't like mammoths. Last time I ran into a mammoth, it was pretty tough. Can I avoid these mammoths? If we go up and around. fire over there. Ah, but I also see a mammoth, so it's probably a giant over the giant's fire. Huh, what is this?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. It's not like my poaching is hurting it. Take a look.
Deer hide, goat hide, that's all you got.
Until next time.
Guess I'm getting closer. Maybe I should actually follow the path, though. Construction need to be at 50 to make it stronger. Yeah. Could always spend money and then instantly just get it up to 50. So we'll wait for a moment. Once we can fast travel, we can go to Ferelda and learn to improve my destruction magic. Spend some money to do so and we'll be able to get it to level 50. Alright, so we made it. Okay. I didn't realize it fell off. I was like, all right, let's do this. I have Firebolt. I'm ready to go. And there I go. Okay, now we can fast travel back to Winterhold. I'm glad it saved right there. Like I said, for a college that's got all this knowledge, why can't they fix their bridge? Nothing. Maybe you can move to a more solid area. Out of the way, horse. Oh, shoot. You okay, horse? I'll try to fight the dragon. Can't quite reach. Guess we'll fight in the village. Magic's all gone. Actually, might as well since I have it. Specifically use this for dragons.
It's
Stop landing on the ceiling. This dragon's very annoying. The moment you land, it'll be it for you. If you stop landing on ceilings, though. There we go. I could sell these. So, plenty of dragons. I don't know if we need their bones for anything. We're kind of leaving their bones hanging around, though. Now we're encumbered. What if we eat something and actually go be fine? There we go. Yeah, let me get my words, or my dragon soul. Common soul gem, might as well. Need to charge it up again.
It's really dead then?
It's like the ancient legends. Dragonborn.
I did that. We'll go check on my horse in a little bit. My horse might be dead.
The mages don't let us go into college.
If
They
there's
said
anything
it's
you
not
need,
safe in there.
take a look.
I need to sell like just a good amount of food because we're not cooking enough food. But we got a ton. Oh wow, I almost took all his gold. Huh, Surly Brothers wine. 15 stamina. Stamina generates 30% slower for 30 seconds. Interesting.
Good day.
Also made us lighter, even though I have all the dragon stuff on me right now. We can go put the dragon scales and dragon bones in our room at the college. Oh, my horse is alive. Alright. I was afraid with it blowing all that fire that it kept hitting the horse at some point. Alright, so we need to go to our room, drop off these dragon bones and scales. They're pretty heavy. And then talk to Ferelda and level up twice in destruction magic.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something?
Oh? What is it?
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
What do you need help with?
We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me?
What's in it for me?
Well, I simply thought you might wish to help out one of your fellow mages. If that's not enough, I suppose, I have this amulet you could take.
Alright, I'll help. I just don't want to get hit by magic for nothing.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There! Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results.
Tell me this isn't permanent.
It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. All right, then.
Alright, well we got the power of green right now. Let's go find Ferelda.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, there are still some things that are off limits.
I don't know who's talking. All I can see is green. Ferelda might be in the other room. Esmeralda, where did you go?
Mirabelle does a fine job as
There
Master
you are.
Wizard, I suppose. I can't wait to see who succeeds Mirabelle.
Training and
I can
instruction.
teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
I'm not gonna have enough to fully get it to 50. That sucks. I need like 434 gold.
Until next time.
As long as we keep using destruction magic, we should get to level 50 before you know it. So I'll save that perk for then. Alright, now that we've dropped off the dragon stuff, we can go back down here and continue this. This side quest has actually been quite fun. I've been enjoying it. The Eye of Magnus. The Staff of Magnus. Oh, the spell wore off. I no longer see green. Speak to her when we return. But anyhow, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.